All right, it is Friday night, Bricks, and we're having some backstage discussions about being AFOLs and how large collections can become. Ken Marlowe's with us. Hey, Ken.
Hey.
He's got some bins behind him. He's going through workshopping. How would you describe it? You're remodeling?
Rearranging, remodeling.
The Lego room, if you will. Some people have a Lego room in the basement, whatever. I just kind of have it in my living area, so I don't have that separate space yet.
No, I don't have the separate space either.
The living room, his Lego room.
The living room is over there where the white shelves are. That's the living room. So Randy's over there watching the movie right now.
So it is combined, yeah.
Yeah, it is combined. He's asleep. He passed out. He had too many margaritas. So it is. I have about I'm allocated about half of the space.
For now.
For now, until I take the whole thing over.
Yeah.
And it's a how long is it? It's 21 feet. So I have about 10 foot by 10 foot ish.
Okay.
For now.
Well, you're using your space wisely. I remember having our collection at the Lego Train Club needing to relocate, and we put everything into a 10 by 30 trailer, a storage unit, and it was like tight. Trying to keep all the shelves like.
So far, it is you being Friday Night Bricks, and myself in the YouTube chat.
Oh, I haven't opened up the YouTube yet.
Yep. It's all right.
It's a quiet start.
Yeah, it's all right.
We're here.
So yeah, I am doing some rearranging. I custom built, so I have a cubicle style corner desk with like some make sure my hand's on the screen, some like cupboards and stuff on this side, and then on this side it was just a return, and I put an IKEA table there instead, and then I custom built another IKEA table on the other side, but I custom built like a stand for the two of them. Oh, Polybag Mike is here.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
And so I built this whole holder thing, and then I built a shelf above it, and the shelf was starting to sag and everything because I put all my Lego books up there and it's too heavy. Yeah. And it was right in the middle of the room, and so I had to walk all the way around it to get to my desk, and it was really not friendly at all. Not friendly for me, not friendly for people like Larry to come over and check it out.
It was not Lego feng shui.
It's not feng shui at all. So I'm dismantling that.
You don't always want your desk just facing the wall either, because when nobody's around, you're just facing the wall, right?
Right.
So I see a wall right behind Larry, so he's turned. You just have that little nook where you can. It's kind of what I have too. There's a nook and then storage behind me.
So Larry, what's for dinner?
Poke
bowl.
Very nice.
Yeah, we got a great poke place just right down the road, right on Alameda there, and yeah,
that was actually a question in the chat. Good one.
Yep.
Ken.
I'm reading the chat.
On it.
I'm on it.
I like it.
I might be slightly tipsy, but I'm on it.
So let me just I don't know, introduce myself. We'll go around the horn, kill some time.
Hey, who's that guy?
Talk about a few things. I'm Jesse's Brick Galaxy. I'm not the usual host of this program. Reed is bowling, so we usually see Reed check in later. Until then, we will keep the Ice Bear head count, drink tally to a minimum. I just said it, so I got to drink.
Is that the rule? If you say the IB word, you got to drink.
I made a nice little Olympic-sized podium for the thumbnail this week.
Nice.
And Larry, did you notice what I did?
Jude, hey, how you doing?
I didn't notice. What did you do?
Oh, Deadpool's shooting a guy for the Browns.
Nice.
Yes. I'll take bronze. I don't care.
Or the silver. I'm not sure what right and left.
I think that's the silver, at least from my perspective.
But that was fun.
That's pretty cool.
You guys watching?
Yes, I love how you just whip that stuff out. Like,
Kaz, man, good day.
I know when Reed said, can you host the show? I'm like, okay, I'm going to build something. But I have a lot of my clear bricks sitting on the floor right next to me in pab cups. And they're ready to go. Dude Jude's here now. We got Tasman.
Pab cup?
Hey, Taz! Clicking
Hello,
Crowfish
Big
here.
Mike. All right, we got a gang of people watching us now. You guys watching any Olympics? I kind of like the scenery.
No.
When they were doing the
I just see
giant
snippets
slalom and stuff like that, it looked icy.
Yeah.
Beijing. I like to snowboard, so I watched some of the half pipe stuff and some of the freestyle jumps. Is funny to watch them go in front of the Simpsons nuclear plant.
I know. It's so, I mean, I honestly, I have no interest in watching it. I mean, I didn't have a huge interest in watching the Winter Olympics anyway, all my whole life. It's like, well, maybe I'll watch it if it's on. I have no interest in, hey, how many medals do the USA have or whatever.
Yeah.
I did watch skiers on the half pipe. I was like, is that new?
As long as they've been building half pipes, they built them for snowboards. I'm like that age where I was kind of the pioneer for snowboarding and skateboarding. So when were
you in Colorado at that time, like early 90s?
No, late 90s. I moved there.
Oh, okay, so late 90s. So that's because I remember when I got out of the Navy, I went snowboarding for the very first time, and there were ski resorts that didn't allow it because it was so brand new. What's up, Brett? It was so brand new, and it was like these crazy like skateboarders on boards and not skis aren't allowed here at our fancy ski resorts.
Yeah, it was mixed. And then when it was allowed, sometimes the snowboarders had their own territory. So right away they start a beef which already had, so if this is snowboards only, or then they don't want the skiers there.
Yeah.
So they got these half pipes and then eventually it gets a little looser and the skiers are doing the half pipes and it's become a thing.
So the last couple of times that I've hit the slopes, I've skiboarded. So skiboarding is, picture little tiny snowboards. They're about 80 centimeters long, I think, at the maximum. And you have one on each foot, no poles.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so they're not skis. They're like snowboard. They're shaped just like snowboards. So they have the turned up. They're like kind of like skateboards. They're turned up at both ends, and they have snowboard bindings, but no poles. And they're really really short.
But they're a little wider, right?
They're quite a bit wider, and you think, oh, okay, well, you have a snowboard for each foot, but it's nothing like snowboarding, because snowboarding, your feet are this way.
Yeah, you got to control crossing your
on ski boards. Your feet are like on skis, but they're so short. The best way to describe it is it's like ice skating or rollerblading on the snow, and it's such a kick in the pants. It's so much fun.
Is it?
Because you don't fall on your ass as much. And when you're our age, that's important, because getting up off the ground is not as easy as it used to be.
Yes, whatever works.
So I honestly have not been snowboarding or skiing in probably 10 years.
But you're still young. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was really uncoordinated. So Randy was like, no, we're not doing this again. He feared for my safety.
I haven't, well, let's see. That's not true. I moved back here about 10 years ago, and I went back to Steamboat to go snowboarding.
Oh, Steamboat is one of the best places in the world.
Yeah. But I haven't gone around Minnesota. There's some slopes here, but they're nothing like the mountains.
My wife and I went to Steamboat for the first time. It was about a year before COVID. By the way, I've noticed that everything nowadays, when you describe something in your life and when it happened, it's
before or after COVID.
COVID.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that was pre-COVID. No, that was during COVID. That was
2020
COVID that happened.
The pandemic we didn't see coming.
I know, right? So we had gone to Steamboat for the first time, and this was in. God, I want to say it was right before mud season. They have summer, snow season, and mud season because in Steamboat they get a huge amount of snow. And when we were there, it was right at the end of the season. So people still had like 3 or 4 feet of snow on their roofs.
Wow.
And you drive down the street and it's like these walls of snow and then the sidewalks and then people's yards full of 5 feet of snow. I mean, it was super cool. I loved it. It was beautiful. Everything's covered in snow, but it was starting to melt. And that's where it turns into mud season. But anyway, we did not ski, but we went snowmobiling. And that was so cool. We went to a ranch and they had, I mean, I don't know. It was like a dude ranch. It was kind of like a resort type ranch place, but in the wintertime, they would do things like hay rides and snowmobiling. And they must have had 30 or 40 machines for people to go and rent. And we would spend the whole day out just tooling around on snowmobiles. It was so much fun.
So Larry, important question. If you went to Steamboat, did you go to Strawberry Fields?
Yes.
Did you stay after hours?
No, because no one wants to see that.
No?
After hours is
the best time.
Bathing suits optional at Strawberry Fields Hot Springs. No, but I did get a massage right there at the hot springs.
Nice. I think Randy did that.
It was the first time I'd ever had a massage from a dude, although he wasn't very dude-ish, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't get it.
Huh?
I don't get it.
You don't get it? Yeah.
Yeah. No, staying at Strawberry after hours is the best part.
I don't know. Seriously, you think, oh, hey, everyone's cool.
Well, it's so
you don't
dark.
really want to see everyone naked.
Yeah.
But it's like so dark. You can't see. Like I could barely see where I was going. And then you're going up these stairs, right? They're like stairs built into the side of the pool. And there's people sitting on the pool wall on the stairs. And like the stairs are literally this wide. And I'm like, dude, I got to walk past you.
Yeah. I'm gonna
it's not my fault that you're sitting on the stairs.
Not want me to step on.
You might get a little brush.
You might get you might get a I can't see shit, but you might see something as I walk past you.
What did you just drag across my shoulder?
Yeah, right.
I did not do the hot springs, but I did do there's like a big hot tub like huge pool area, an outdoor hot tub joint, and there were it was like the size of like 3 swimming pools or something, but it's all jacuzzi.
Where was it?
It was right in town.
Strawberry or somewhere else?
Steamboat.
Or a Steamboat.
Oh, they have like a public pool hot springs area.
Yeah, I stayed at the Jackrabbit Ears place.
Okay.
There's like a local little hotel right there, and then it was right across the street, so we just walked over there and soaked in the tub, and then do it all over again.
Nice.
With the pass for like 3 days in a row. Yeah, I miss the mountains, skiing, snowboarding, whatever you do. It's pretty cool. But yeah, the Olympic level is like I'm over it. Like even the skateboarding and stuff these days, they're doing video game tricks. Like I had no reason to do 4 so, 4 corkscrews and snowboard.
Yeah.
They're doing, skateboarders doing the same thing. They're doing, kickflip in, grind, change the trick, kickflip out. It's like, what is going on? This stuff was like hard enough just doing one thing.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to comprehend.
I'm saying, yeah, like I have any experience doing this. I totally don't. I know you were a skateboarder, which makes you like way cooler in my mind. Reed, what are you doing? I thought you're bowling.
I'm done. It sucked.
Done already?
How can you be done already?
Reed lost.
Uh-oh. If you're done this early, that's not a good sign, brother.
It was pretty bad. Oh, I got that same issue again this week. Dang it.
Yeah. The phone, mic, and he's
There
out.
it goes.
Oh, he flipped the camera. Talk about a storage mess.
You got work to do.
So we were talking about storage spaces and AFOL-ism. And so Reed's on another level, I think.
You would think that the guy that like started the stream would have good equipment.
Well,
yeah.
He doesn't have, he's probably on a data. He still doesn't have internet out there at the storage unit. So
Probably.
he usually doesn't check in as a host for the show. So when I'm co-hosting, he'll show us stuff from the storage unit here.
Holy.
And yeah, you can leave the audio off. That's fine, Reed. We can talk ourselves through.
Larry, I can walk through where my desk was now.
You can.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
There's
Crazy.
minimal stuff on the floor. Whoa.
That's always good.
Like I can actually like this was where my desk was. It's so nice now.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
I have
cray.
Yeah.
So much nicer.
How you walk around your Lego storage? Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I'm still hoarder status because I can't like that way. I have a set probably 12 feet back I can't get to.
Yeah.
So, but that's because of rearranging. That's my excuse right now is because it's rearranging.
Okay.
All right. Well, I have nothing to show, so I'm gonna get myself off camera so I can feed my face.
Okay.
Well, you can feed your face on camera. We don't mind. Just make us all hungry.
Finish up. I kind of had a big lunch, so I think I'm okay for a while. Who else is checking in the chat? You guys are awesome for being here. The Brickable Cow is here. Bricklock checked in. Crapalanche. Yeah, is that when you stock boxes to the ceiling and they're ready to fall over on you?
Yeah. So you see this. You see that brickhead?
Yeah.
So underneath the brickhead is a 6-gallon bucket, and that is 3 buckets tall.
Yeah.
And there's 3 stacks there, and they're all unsorted.
Ah.
So yeah, it's pretty much at that level.
Okay.
And then there's, if I move this over a little further, you'll see some sets right there, some pink maroon boxes, whatever color. Those are sets all the way to the floor, and they continue all the way back underneath the stairs.
Mike has a question. What
headset
are you using?
I'm using a I have to remember now. I believe it's called a HyperX. This was HyperX. This was recommended by Miss Brick Kitten. Sorry, let me put it back on. So yeah, this was recommended by Miss Brick Kitten, who's a big gamer. The HyperX headset. I really like it. It has about an 8-hour charge, and I had to print out a little guide, which I have over here, I think, and it tells me that it'll beep in my ear, and 2 beeps is 20%, 3 beeps is 10% battery, and 5 beeps is 5% battery. So I keep a little note next to my desk because I'm like, why is this thing beeping at me? But yeah, so it tells me the battery's fine. But yeah, it's about an 8-hour charge, so it's just like the hard part is I have to remember to charge it, right?
I should have got the combo with the mic. Last headset I bought, a wireless one like that. I just got headphones because I was just gonna listen to music and not bother people at work. I didn't really care. We weren't doing all the Zoom calls. This was
pre-COVID.
pandemic. So
It's crazy. Like the camera I'm using is a Logitech. I want to say like C something 90 or C920, and like I bought it for like $100 or whatever years ago, and I went to go buy another one, just so I could do a dual camera setup, and they were completely out of stock. Mid 2000s or mid 2020s, completely out of stock.
yeah,
Because of COVID, everybody went home, everybody starts doing webinars, and all the cameras were sold out. So the Logitechs were finally in stock this past year, but I ended up buying a Costco generic, that same one that Larry's uses as my backup. So it allows me to do picture-in-picture and stuff like that. But it was
There you
crazy,
go.
like all that stuff. Larry couldn't get. It was I think it was table legs. I think he got the tabletops, but he couldn't get the legs from IKEA. Same thing, completely out of stock. Everybody was crazy buying them.
It was the exact opposite. They had plenty of legs, but no tops.
Thank you. Yeah, it was crazy. So, whereas now I'm swimming in tabletops. I Miss Brickett and got me a whole bunch of them, and now I don't know what to do with them all.
Well, good luck. I recently moved, stuff around at the museum. We have Lego storage there that's in the millions of pieces, and so we made storage as usual with our shelving around like 4 tables in the middle, so 4 builders or sorters can be in the middle of the space. I'll have to get the square footage. I want to say it's probably 15 feet by 40 feet or something crazy. It's pretty big. And we've got almost like double decker. It's like storage warehouse space. So we've got
nice.
We've got higher than you can reach on a ladder almost, bins and shelving. And it's fairly new because we moved at the first of the year into this new unit and set up shop, and pretty comfortable in there now. I should stream from there one of these days.
Do you have enough data there?
Yeah. The museum has Wi-Fi I can use.
Nice.
Usually when I stream from there or I'll Instagram live from there, I'm actually just showing the layout, not the storage. But it is a thing. We're talking about it a little bit here. What is going on in the chat? Not too much. People saying hello. What do you guys know with storage units and stuff? Or you have any questions?
So my issue with having like an off-site place to build and store is, I like to drink, and for one, and so I don't want to drive.
Yeah.
And then for another, it takes me away from my family.
Yeah.
And so like I don't want to abandon my husband and my dogs to go hang out in a storage unit or a warehouse or whatever. And so like I've thought about trying to find a place like an office space or something like that I can rent. But then I'm like, I'd rather be limited to the space I have here and be able to just be home. Yeah. My dogs can come over and say hi, or I can take a break and go hang out with them, whatever needs to happen. So that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, I'm pretty fortunate that I'm in a lug that has its own piece collection. So it's kind of unique where I have my collection at home and I can do quite a bit from home, but I can do even more from the Lego Train Club at the museum. So
nice.
I'll usually meet there once a week on a Thursday night is kind of our club night. Do some sorting, talk about the new layout plans, and there are plans to go bigger and better and all that good stuff. We're on layout number 5 in a 30 years of a club. So over 30 years and 5 different layouts. What is that? 6 years per layout. So
wow,
that's pretty healthy. And when you say layout, I mean you mean like major change. right? Not just like, oh, we're going to change this building here.
We'll recycle some of the buildings, but
right.
Build from the table up all over.
Yeah, scrap it and start new, pretty much.
Yeah, and I'm going on my 10th year or something like with them.
Okay.
So I've seen layout 4 become layout 5, which we currently have, and it's aged to the point where we're going on that 6th year. And we need a new plan, fit this new museum space, have more interaction buttons now where kids hit the buttons to start the trains, and we want to do more like carnival rides or other functions that are interactive.
So our sister group, whatever you want to call it, our counterpart group, Cowlug, there's a guy there in the Cowlug gym, and he has something called Riverside Park, and it's a carnival layout. It's a amusement park layout, and traditionally he's had it set up where there's like a gaming console, like an arcade console style push button, and the kids come up and it makes the ride go, and he has a whole bunch of buttons and a whole bunch of rides, and people love it.
Yeah. So, yeah, we have those arcade buttons also.
Yep.
So they'll last, right? Because the kids
they last.
Just touch the button, and for these trains, you got to hold it for 3 seconds, and these kids are just like slam, or they'll touch it and just like tap.
Well, you need to get an electronics wizard that can like put it on delay, so as soon as it's tapped, it just triggers it as being on.
Yeah,
for 3 seconds.
That would be great. And we put it inside a full utility box, for a wall socket or whatever.
That's what he did, yeah.
So we have enough for a bypass switch in there, so we can actually bypass the button and just let it continuously run.
Well, I assume you're running on 9 volts.
Yeah, so we're doing
the button and everything. It's 9 volt.
Yeah.
So I did something like that for my air compressor in my garage. You push the button and it runs for an hour, and then it'll turn off, or you turn the off button and it turns off.
Yeah.
And the relay I'm using is actually selectable from, I want to say as small as a minute up to as big as like 10 hours. And so you can actually just turn the dials and set the timer you want. I don't remember what the voltage runs on, but it was super cheap and it was on Amazon. I could look it up and send you the link and explain how to wire it and everything. If your lug is actually interested in something like that, I can help you out.
We have some electricians. One of the founders actually is an electrician, commercial electrician. So I'm sure he wired some of the old tables prior to me being there. And I don't know
if they'd run off 9 volts, but it's a relay, so it can run off something else and then go from there.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you got to snip and clip and tie stuff together.
So if it does become a problem where the kids are like pushing the button, and you want it to actually work correctly, there's options.
Well, it's always good to have some supervision anyway. So and they it gives the parents an opportunity to teach them to slow down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fair enough.
And so we're the first thing they see at our museum, and it's like, oh, don't touch the Legos, but okay, you can push this button, and that's okay. And then you got to figure out how the button works too. So
that's good.
A lot of the other scale trains in the room have buttons all over, so I kind of learned from them and made my own isolated switch, just putting a small flex track in there to discontinue the 9 volt circuit. And boom, we got interactive trains.
Nice. It was pretty interesting at Brickfest Live. Like, I didn't really realize it when I was there, but I took a time-lapse video on Saturday, and it turned out that everyone came in the front door and they hit our table, and they all, because the Saturday was so busy, they all just kind of turned right and they went around at an 80-foot long display, 80 foot by like 20 foot, and they just went around the whole display, came all around the other side, and then they wandered off to the rest of the hall. And just like everyone coming in the front door, just hitting our table first and just naturally doing that loop around. Yeah. And it was pretty cool. It was pretty amazing.
That was a very interesting dynamic to watch it. And you really, it almost takes a time lapse to see that.
Yeah. I didn't see it in person at all.
Your mind doesn't really grasp that in real life. But when you put it on a time lapse, you're like, oh God, there's this.
And the time lapse had the height perspective as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Sunday was so quiet that people were just milling around and weren't paying attention to that at all. But it was still kind of the same thing, whereas they come in the front door and they see our display first. But yeah, so I totally get what you're saying there.
Yeah, if you're out there watching this video and you haven't gone to a convention or a museum or something like that, you're missing out on the scale.
Yeah.
You can see photos and you can see videos, even really good videos from perspectives and flyovers and stuff. But it really doesn't show the, in real life perspective you gain by standing there and waiting for the train to come around, whatever it is, and seeing all the details up close too. You can photo a huge layout and it's awesome and filled full of details, but if you're not there, you will not see that little Easter egg in the corner of my Monty Python or something, whatever it is.
So true.
Yep. I've got some characters in a package. I'm going to do a package opening.
Oh, sweet.
Larry's off camera. I can pull a full screen here, maybe. Or
do a full screen because I'm just showing my ass off anyway.
Let's see here. So I have a package here, and
if I get too loud, just mute me.
All right. I will take the show over a little bit here and do a little unboxing if I can. It'll be fairly quick because these are custom. Uh-oh.
My bad. Hit the wrong button.
Oh, you're going to control it? Okay.
Yeah, I'll drive while you're opening.
All right. So this came from the UK. And Firestar Toys.com is I won't show you the invoice sheet, but I've got quite a few minifigures in here.
Oh, dude!
And
cool.
Let's see if this will focus on the camera. We got Billy Butcher.
Nice.
Oh my God!
From The Boys.
Dude!
He's got the full-on Hawaiian shirt and scarry face and trench coat, which Lego does not do. Does Lego do a trench coat? They do capes of all sorts, and I wouldn't put it past them to finally do a trench coat. So we got the Boys characters here. There is it Starlight? Something like that.
Yep.
Pretty classic. She's like the good character that is mixing up with the bad.
It is a great show. It is so very adult.
She's getting
The Boys was the show where like people are superheroes, but they're not really heroes. They're just super.
It's like
most of them are just bad people.
It's like if superheroes were real and had real life problems with like alimony and drinking problems and everything else.
Yeah.
This is what it would be like.
I think I watched episode 1.
Oh my gosh.
Episode 1, there's the whole thing about like, I can't even talk about it on the stream.
I gotta do this in order.
It was so bad I can't talk about it in the stream.
Here is.
Did you get the whole set of those guys, Jesse?
Who's this guy? The Black Noir. Black Noir. So I had one before. I'm gonna pull this one from behind.
It doesn't show you right there at the top.
I had Homelander. I already had Homelander, but I didn't get the rest of them. So now I have 4. I can do my own little Justice League joke now with 4 of the characters from The Boys.
And where did that come from? Where's Firestar at?
They're in the UK. So if you go to firestartoys.com or the hashtag that's on the box right there, they have the best customs. I mean, the printing on these characters. You'll have to look at let's look at a few more. Let me get the whole unboxing done. So I'm a Marvel fan, and you probably saw this one already, but I had to do Hawkeye and Kate Bishop.
Oh.
So we got the Hawkeye in his new uniform. They've got the I'm not taking them out of I'll take them out later, but here you can see on the face, there's probably some bandages.
Yeah, we could see it.
Oh yeah.
And the purple uniform.
That was kind of the signature for that whole comic run.
Yeah, the whole Matt Fletcher, Matt Fraction comic stuff. So I've got my Hawkeye stuff now, so I can do a proper Hawkeye. I don't know, bro. Bro joke. Anyway, so I got the boys. I got Hawkeye. That's not it. Oh, since I'm talking about Marvel stuff, and she's got her own show coming up. Sorry about the glare.
Agatha Harkness.
I got Agatha Harkness. She comes with a bunny.
I heard it was Agatha all along.
It was Agatha all along.
Bricklock says that's so nice of you to get that for them.
You shouldn't have. Is that
shouldn't have?
Bricklock? It's usually Johnny G making these kinds of comments.
Yeah.
Nope. Sorry. This is.
I already put those up on the screen. You guys weren't paying attention.
No.
This is.
My dogs were wanting my
I don't
attention.
know.
That was like 10 minutes ago.
Early present to me. All right. So
what do those run you?
A lot.
A lot.
More than you could afford, Larry.
Yeah.
Well,
probably.
That's not saying a lot.
Some of them.
You mean those are like $20 figs?
Yeah. Some are in the like $30 to $50 range.
Oh wow. Okay.
If they come with bonus items or any kind of other custom thing. So, but they're printed all the way around.
Big spender.
I got it. Yeah, big. I did. I went big on this order. Yeah, this is like 200 some bucks worth of big. There's Cobb Vanth.
Oh my God.
I'll take
dog you.
Yeah. Go to the site if you want to see better pictures, but or I'll take a few out. My camera doesn't focus so well. So as far as Star Wars, I got that. And this is the girl from Resistance. I forget her name. She had a really cool print, and then the hair, I think, is kind of unique. So
I forget. What was her name?
This one was
just okay. That's who?
Who do you think that is?
Wait.
No idea.
From Star Wars comics.
Oh, is that Dr. Aphra?
Yes.
FML.
That's
how I can swear without swearing.
It focused really well. Anyway, Dr. Aphra, that was the one that made me go in and buy something. I was like, I want to get this one.
Where's your black chrysanthemum then, Mr. Guy?
Yeah. Not sure if they had one. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a custom mold for the helmet, hair, goggles.
Dude, that is freaking sweet. Where's Admiral Thrawn?
They have Thrawn.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do you have Thrawn? That's the question.
I do not. Well, I have the Lego one. Lego has an official one. So usually I get stuff like this. I go out of my way when it's not available by Lego.
Right.
I don't think they're going to do, Dr. Aphra. I'm not sure if we're going to get a Cobb Vanth, but he was the end credit scene. So we're going to see more of him. And,
I think we'll probably see him. I mean, he's got to come up in one of the two shows.
In credits on what? On which one?
Boba Fett.
Either Book of Boba Fett or The Mandalorian. Because
I haven't watched that. I watched Mandalorian.
Get with the program, Ken.
I did. Randy watched. So it's funny. I watched Mandalorian, but not Boba Fett. Randy watched Boba Fett, not Mandalorian. And Randy was like, yeah, it's basically just Mandalorian season 3. I'm like, okay. Well, if it is Mandalorian season 3, then I need to watch it.
You're not wrong. And he's got the jetpack with the rocket launcher.
Very nice.
Dude.
What? That's like a new molded piece and printed on the mold.
Dude, check
rocket
out the
lab.
moldings on the arm. Those are great.
Yeah, look at the arm
Oh
printing.
yeah.
And he's got a fabric scarf.
Yeah,
Is that fabric or is it
fabric.
nice?
Yeah, you can kind of see the fabrics. It's really good. Really, I mean,
All right, Bricklock
like,
says, Ken, your Star Wars license has been revoked.
Oh, I never had one.
Yeah, he never did really.
It's like my gay card. I never got that either.
He's got the train engineer license for sure, though.
Yeah, he will smoke you on the anime. I will tell you that.
No, even the anime, I'm slow on. I mean, I'm trying to most of the people that have been watching anime are been watching for the last 20 years, and I'm like trying to catch up. And yeah,
there's so much out there.
Hey, since I know this is a Lego stream, so I know Kevin's not watching it. You want to see what I got printed?
Sure.
That somebody forgot to print. Let's see if I can find one.
So I got 3 Star Wars, 3 Marvel,
of anime. Where's the camera?
Quite a bit there.
Oh, dude, nice.
This is Psyche Cusco. From the Disastrous Life of Psyche K. I got stickers made.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, well,
cosplay is that
Kevin was all about printing anime stickers, and he didn't print that one.
I like anime. I've been watching Sword Art online.
Oh yeah, SAO, yeah.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
probably the one I'm going to start watching when I get into it, because my kids are like, yeah, that's the one you should really watch.
Is that the one? Yeah, it was available on Netflix, right?
So
Netflix is really easy to watch.
And then Hulu has it.
They're kind of short, but I like the real, they go, it's almost like the Matrix. They show you in real life and then in the game.
So
and then they have drama a little bit with brothers.
So once you watch SAO, then it's what is it called? Like Gungam Online is a spinoff. Yeah. And
Season
that's
2
a spinoff, and then there's like Alice is a spinoff, and it ends up being like 5 or 6 seasons. It's really good.
Yeah.
So if you want to switch the show to like away from Marvel and into anime, I'm here. I'm with you.
Nice.
Well,
I got too excited
watch
Brandy?
Ken, did you watch Star Wars Origins? Is that the name?
Oh, Visions.
I'm sorry, Visions.
No.
It's the anime of Star Wars.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Oh, dude,
because the Star Wars, my Star Wars license got revoked. I can't watch it.
You should try that though.
Oh my gosh, I have so much to teach you, young Padawan. But I think you would like. I liked Origins. It wasn't. I mean, it was like a nice little, side trip for Star Wars. It wasn't. To me, it wasn't. Totally canon, but it was. I loved the art. What I love about the anime is the art form of it. So yeah, it was really good. I've been totally hooked on Vox Machina.
Oh, okay.
Are you caught up on that, Jesse?
Yes.
That was fun.
So Vox Machina is basically a D&D voice actor table from 5 years ago or more, and they kickstarted it to become a anime.
Yep.
So it's got me actually going back and watching them play the D&D game on Geek and Sundry and checking out that whole aspect of Vox Machina. So I forget what happened in the last one, but yeah, that's a good show. That's on Prime, I think. So you gotta have Prime to watch.
And I have a real hard time discerning between what classifies as anime and what doesn't, because to me, Vox Machina is a little anime-esque in its styling.
Maybe.
But not, no, I take that back. I take that back. It's almost like an Americanized version of anime, being with the characters in their styling being very Asian, and this is not, but the
well, you have D&D characters, so you have half elves and gnomes. And
oh
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So they're not exactly anime, but they're
Right.
not human. So you have these, you have maybe anime style eyes on a big, gnome creature or something.
But it was super funny. There was some. I just. It was irreverent and great language. It was violent, but it wasn't like Invincible violent.
No, just yeah. I mean, you got to kill the monsters, right? It's D&D.
Yeah, you got to kill monsters and you got to cut them up, and there's blood and.
Man, I remember
it wasn't like Invincible where you're, decimating an entire subway train full of people.
Remember watching was it Advanced D&D, the cartoon? There was like a Dungeons and Dragons cartoon.
Are you talking about like the 80s?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I loved that show.
That would have been crazy. It basically it's that, but R-rated. It's really cool.
Pretty much, yeah.
Very good voice acting. I mean, that's what they all sprung from. So their storytelling is just amazing.
It was really amazing, and again, it's if you know the backstory of Critical Role and the voice actors that are on that came from the YouTube channel. I mean, it's really kind of cool that they went from having a YouTube channel where they just play D&D to kickstarting an animated show. I guess my understanding is they did so. The first 10 episodes were Kickstarter funded, and the last 2 were their own money. And now Amazon Prime has greenlit a second season. So,
cool.
Which, yeah, with the season finale that we saw today, yeah.
Oh, this is that hair I wanted for
dragons happen.
Pelimoto. I was gonna make a Pelimoto character. We'll look at some Lego sets later, but Agatha Harkness has that style hair I would have used.
Okay.
Look, she's got the Darkhold.
Oh, that's sweet. Do we get to talk about the Doctor Strange trailer?
Yeah. Where do you want to start?
I don't know. Anywhere. Maybe the part where Patrick Stewart comes in, or the animated part,
or pause you and watch this trailer?
What?
Do I need to pause you and watch this trailer?
Yeah, seriously. Are you?
What we could probably show it even. I don't think we'll get. Do you think we'll get locked out if?
Well, let me set down this box and. Okay. I mean, probably play the audio, right? Let's see.
Play it without audio usually is what's safe.
I'll just. So it's like Doctor Strange Part 2 or something.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah. Pull up Doctor Strange Super Bowl commercial.
Oh, I watched the Super Bowl too, and I didn't even see it. Well, I watched the first half.
I watched the commercials.
I'm watching it now. Hang on.
Seriously, we were talking about the Olympics earlier, and for me, I was a huge Bronco fan. I don't watch the NFL anymore. I have to when you get to be our age, you just okay, here's something that just doesn't entertain me the way it used to.
Oh, that's a teaser.
So I'm going to stop watching it. And so I haven't watched 2 seasons worth of Broncos football. Even though, I mean, I had a Broncos bathroom at one point. Everything was I decorated it Broncos style. I had a Broncos shower curtain, Bronco towels. I mean, I was a little bit of a nut. Because, I go overboard. Just look at my Lego.
All right. So we're going to go through quite a few Super Bowl commercials.
Oh, shit. Now I got to watch the whole WandaVision stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you're so behind.
You got to watch. It ties in What If big time.
Yep. Watch What If.
So,
Watch
I mean,
WandaVision.
I know Larry wants to break these things down. What do you think of these statues right here on the staircase?
What with the okay, so
I can't keep up with Marvel. Like every time we go watch one of these movies, I have to ask Randy, like, what's going on? What am I missing?
well, just bring me over. I'll explain everything to you.
Yeah, there you go. You'd probably put up with me better than Randy does.
There's American Chavez.
America Chavez is the
himself?
new. She's the new big character.
Does he meet like
this movie.
an alternate universe of himself?
Yeah, or
The
two or
multiverse of
three.
madness.
So that vision of him waking up in his bed, I don't think that's the Sorcerer Supreme Stephen Strange. I think that's normal Stephen Strange.
You think so?
I think that's Stephen Strange if he never got into his accident, because his hands aren't messed up. In that shot.
Well, it looks like his hands are in his pockets or something, though.
He says every night he has the same
dream.
First
he touches his nipples, and then he's like...
He says every night he has the same dream, and then he wakes up and it's the same nightmare or something?
Huh.
Or...
No. He says it's the same dream every night, and then the nightmare begins.
And he says nightmare. So I think that's like so in your face. There's a big bad character called Nightmare, who is like the Freddy Krueger of the Marvel universe, right?
Yeah.
I think that's gonna happen.
Well, that might be the thing. It's gonna be really tough to have like one villain. I mean, I honestly don't think. I don't know. I don't think there's going to be a villain per se like Thanos in this movie. Yeah, well, whatever. Everybody's got their team, and everybody's team is good, and then they're bad, unless you're the Patriots. And I'm sorry,
I thought you meant the Raiders.
Whatever. They don't even where'd they move to for the second, third, fourth time? Yeah, whatever.
I don't watch football. I don't know.
Anyway, how about the cloak of levitation? What's that?
Is that what that is?
A new cape here with this blue shield on the back, and I think we're calling this guy Defender Strange, which makes sense. He's got a shield on the back.
But he doesn't have. So the Defenders, Doctor Strange has a ponytail.
Oh yeah, so that's just
not. And remember what I said on our Instagram.
Okay, which video do you have up there?
Actually, I'm watching. It's all the Super Bowl trailers.
Oh, okay.
But it's the Super Bowl trailer for Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay, I just watched Marvel Studios' Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness official traiiller, official teaser. So
we'll just bounce around.
It went through so fast though, and I'm totally oblivious to all this stuff. So
that Minotaur is a character. He's a Marvel character.
Okay.
But he's like an ancillary character. And yes, Bricklock, we can definitely say X-Men. I'm just wondering if they're going to tease. I mean, think about it. If they're going to tease Professor X, who else is showing up? After No Way Home, which everyone speculated they're going to show up, but we're like, oh no, we're trailer on the wraps until you had to go. You saw the movie. Ken, did you see No Way Home yet?
No.
The
thing is, I wanted to watch
Avatar.
I was in the Spider-Man kick the other day, right? And I want to watch all the Spider-Mans. I'm like, I just want to watch them all. Well, we have not the first Spider-Man, obviously, but the first of the recent ones from 2000-ish. And then we don't have any of the other ones. And I tried to pull them up on, I have Hulu, I have Disney Plus, I have Netflix, I have HBO Max, and I couldn't find any of them because it's apparently a Sony picture or something, and they won't allow the license for it. So I'm like, well, how can I catch up on Spider-Man before I watch No Way Home? I have to catch up. How can I catch up if they don't stream it anywhere?
I said the same thing about all the Spider-Mans. I had to go back and watch.
You have all the Spider-Mans. I have Spider-Man I have the first one from 2004 or whatever. I mean, the first recent one. I have to go buy them or something. I don't know.
So back in the old days, they had these things called DVDs,
Right.
And
Well, I have the DVD.
them, so come over to my house and we'll watch
Okay.
them all.
Can I borrow them so I can?
You can borrow them.
So this is
I
the
can
oh
permanently
my
borrow?
god moment.
borrow 'em?
Right?
We have
Okay.
very slick looking futuristic building,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and
They
he's in
look.
handcuffs.
They almost look like
Ultron.
Iron Man
Say the word Ultron.
or Ultron. Yeah, yeah.
Or Iron Man.
Iron
And
Man. Yeah, they
Iron
almost
Man,
look like
yeah.
Iron Man suits or Ultron suits. Yeah.
saying Iron Man is a huge deal too. So they walk him into this chamber of judgment, and we have 6 chairs. I'm
Couple are
thinking the center
empty.
chair could be missing because we have a wheelchair guy that
I have.
is kind of
I
important.
see. I only see 2 people there. There's
There
3
is
empty ones.
there's a guy walking by right here,
Oh, okay.
and then we're thinking this shadowy person is maybe a woman. She's looks like long hair right here, or a hood. That could be Captain Marvel, or it could be a version of all kinds of things. What do you think, Larry? This is probably Mordo walking in.
I think we lost Larry for a minute.
Oh, did we lose Larry? And then Black Panther is part of. So this is the Illuminati. Oh, where is he? There
I'm
he is.
back.
Are you back?
Had
So
to take a phone call.
who do you? So repeat the question.
Well, this is definitely the Marvel's Illuminati. But what
Yes.
characters? What characters? We have at least 6 chairs here. What characters do we think we're going to get in this movie?
Oh, there was such speculation about that because, okay, so in the comics, Black Panther was invited to the Illuminati but bowed out. You have Iron Man, Mr. Fantastic, Professor X, Namor, Black Bolt, and Doctor Strange. Those are the 6 that are part of the Illuminati. So if Doctor Strange is coming into this room, either there's another version of him or he's not on the board, so to speak. Oh, perfect. There you go.
So here's the real comic, the one I'm familiar with from New Avengers.
There you go. And that
Namor
comic
for sure.
is blowing up.
Reed Richards, we know they're doing Fantastic Four for sure, so I think they should show them for sure. That might show up a little better. Black Bolt, Inhumans, we already had that. They're already buying and crossing them off of Netflix's list or wherever the properties are and bringing them back. So I think this is kind of interesting. This is probably, I don't think we're going to see this straight up. They're going to give us Patrick Stewart because you hear his voice in that.
You hear his voice, and that's like
video.
I think that's.
And you see
I mean, there are a lot of big things that happen during this. Yeah, right there is.
It's too fast.
I know. It's probably the biggest thing that happens in that trailer, even though there are some other huge things, because we're gonna get Captain Carter.
Yes,
she's coming.
Well, that could be the shadow character here with the hair.
It's possible. They speculated Captain Carter. They also speculated Madam Web. So Madam Web is the Spider-Verse
Illuminati chair.
Yes.
I don't know what you call them.
Leader.
Yeah. There should be somebody from that world, and if somebody's pulling the strings, and they cast somebody for her own show even as Madam Web.
Really?
I think so.
I'm really hoping that Marvel does not overextend themselves, because there's so much coming out.
This movie alone is, this is the No Way Home.
Oh God, I love that shot that you just picked for 2 reasons. One, you see the dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
And 2 things are happening. it's either they're going to 60 million years BC and you just happen to see dinosaurs, or that's the Savage Land. And the Savage Land is Khazar. And he's one of my favorite characters. The first comic book I ever bought was Khazar of the Savage Land.
Oh, it went so fast I couldn't even stop it on. There's supposed to be a cartoon.
Up in the upper left-hand corner, there's a split in reality where you see animated reality.
Right there.
Right there.
I got it.
Right there.
Phone right here.
Hmm.
And the images behind them, this is sideways, like a building or something.
Seriously.
I'm thinking there's a truck there, like sideways. It almost looks like the Spider-Man joke where they're pointing at each other.
Almost. I watched that trailer 20 times and missed that completely.
Yeah, I didn't see. I mean, I saw the dinosaur, and I thought I saw other dimensions because that's what's happening. They're breaking through.
Mm-hmm.
She's out of control with her power. American Chavez can create dimensional portals through multiverses and time. So I think the dinosaurs was probably just a time shift. But if they can go there now, they open that Pandora box, you can start telling those Khazar stories or whatnot, or Savage Land stories. So we're freaking out. Yeah, this was before the Super Bowl. I just barely got home, and this was already the hot topic.
I think it was early on. Oh, there's evil Doctor Strange. So much, dude. There's so much. Hello, Kittenville.
So I jumped in the Super Bowl right at the start of it. So like the pregame show and everything, I stick around for until about halftime. So I probably missed this.
This will be the big fight. It might, when they show trailers like this, it seems like we're seeing the whole movie, but this might happen really early and then it continues.
That is one thing I've noticed. When you get your trailers, you get 80% of the trailer happens within the first 20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, right.
And then you get bits and pieces from later.
Or like I was watching the Ghostbusters movie, right? Ghostbusters Afterlife. And I'm like, after the movie, I'm like, hey, where was that spot that was in the trailer? And that spot that was in the trailer.
Yeah, they do that too.
I remember two distinct spots that weren't
might be
in
a
the movie.
Deleted scene.
They were the deleted scene thing.
So how about, there's a great scene. Okay, this is obviously an alternate New York where Doctor Strange is like this savior.
Yeah.
And there are white blossom trees.
Just like in Wanda's.
Yeah. So this is another reality.
Yeah.
Of the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Yeah, I think they go through, like when he looked at the 14 million possibilities, they're actually showing us now a bunch of different possibilities. And they have this discussion about when he wins, he's the good guy, but when she changes something, she's the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that right there. And then we get this, WandaVision.
Oh, dude, that's straight from WandaVision. And something's happened in the house because look at the banister.
We get
the lamp's broken and the table's broken and the banister's all broken.
And which is which? I mean, and that's a funny pun. She's my favorite person now.
I do love her a lot. She's really cool. My wife did notice. She's like, when did she lose her accent, though?
Right.
Because in Age of Ultron, she had a very strong accent.
Yes.
Have you seen the interviews with what's the kid's name that plays Spider-Man?
Tom Holland?
Yeah, and like where he talks about like he's from England and he's supposed to be doing this commercial with an English accent and he can't do it. He's lost his English accent. Like he can only act with an American accent now.
That's funny.
Yeah.
This is a great shot.
It is a great shot because you're looking at jail cells.
In her eye pupil. reflecting out.
So is that her kids,
Nah,
or is it?
they have American Chavez in one of these.
Oh, okay. So is it America Chavez and Doctor Strange?
Yeah, I don't know if we've already passed it. I think we already passed it. I think it's just more of the story. We can theorize more, and then here we have Demon Strange, or Evil Strange, or Zombie Strange, or Sorcerer Supreme. Boy, what a shot! I mean, that's the money shot. Why are they wasting that on the teaser commercial? That's crazy.
I know, right?
Just
Can you
to get
imagine
hype.
what else we're gonna get?
I don't know. I mean, if that's all in one trailer, it's almost like the Spider-Man again. It's like I have to see this movie as soon as possible.
Question
Really,
for you.
Kentonville? Seriously? I think that's a leader question. I think he knows.
Yeah. Anyway, wow, yeah. Glad we were able to discuss a little bit Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. It was crazy.
Can we talk about my theory? My crazy, insane theory?
Go on.
Okay, so they have had 3 different logos for this movie published to the world. Okay.
Yeah.
Different fonts, different looks to Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
So they can release 3 different movies across the world?
That's what I'm wondering. See, great minds think alike, Ken.
No,
And
you
if
led
I'm
into
right,
that. You
I'm
led
a
right into
genius,
that.
and if I'm wrong, I just fall into the same obscurity that I'm already living in because all my other theories are total crap.
I don't know. Anything. That's why I just leave it open. We've talked about it since Loki. They opened Pandora's box when they killed Kang.
Mhm.
They had a streamline timeline of multiverses that was in control by He Who Would Remain. Titanium Dre, hey, what's happening?
Good evening,
What?
TJ.
He who should not be named?
He Who Remains is
Oh.
the guy at the end of all time, basically.
Sorry, I switched movies on
Yeah,
you.
it's not Voldemort, dude.
Sorry, Kenville. I don't know where the GBC balls are.
You don't?
Well, I'm rearranging the room. I mean, they're buried in this madness somewhere. They're probably over there.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know if I have a theory for you, Larry, before we switch subjects. Loosely, just watching it again and talking about it with you. Like I said, anything's possible. So I can't imagine they can, they can't give us everything all at once. But people that have been waiting, and if it's being filmed for the next year, they should be using characters. So Deadpool would be great to throw in there.
we
I
always
think
use more
Patrick
Deadpool in our
Stewart
lives.
is enough. I'd really like to see a version of Reed Richards. I don't know that I want to see what they're not going to do, like Tom Cruise version of Iron Man, but they could, just to show how crazy infinite the possibilities are. I don't know if you want to pay Tom Cruise money to just get him for a
No.
few.
No, we don't need that.
Like you can do it with some other characters to bring him back. I don't know.
No, we don't need Tom Cruise. We're good.
TJ's
at this point, I don't think that RDJ would have any problem coming back to do a kind of a bit role as an alternate version of Tony Stark.
Yeah, superior Iron Man.
Yeah, superior Iron Man. I mean, Because I have a feeling it will be
That's
kind of a bit part. I mean, he'll have a few
safe
lines,
bet.
a few minutes on screen, but it's not going to be a main role. So
That's a safe bet because we have the Iron Man sentry guards.
my wife will be
Or the
very
Ultron.
happy about that. She was very, very, very upset that they killed off RDJ.
Yeah.
He had a good run. No one ever
I'm like,
died.
really, honey? RDJ? Really? Come on. That's kind of one of your guys? Really? Okay, well, whatever.
All right. Chat is just kind of letting us run with it, Larry. But we probably still have plenty of time. You want to go on to Jurassic World?
Ooh.
And then we can look at some Lego sets.
Oh, wait. We can talk Lego? That's fun.
Yeah.
So
let's
okay, go ahead.
We'll try to tie it all together and do one more trailer where we have horses and dinosaurs and Emmett, Chris Pratt playing
Emmett.
Yeah.
Star-Lord?
So I've actually seen this trailer. I don't have to pause the stream for you.
Yeah. This is cool because they brought the original Jurassic Park characters in.
Yeah.
Like 4 of the original, which I'm surprised they didn't bring in the 2 kids who would be adults by now. But maybe they're going to reveal that.
Maybe they're there.
Yeah. I think this is the kid angle they're going with. This is the clone kid that they saved at the end of Jurassic World 2.
Wait a minute. That's who?
That's like X-23 right there. They made a clone of a human like they were doing with the dinosaurs.
Oh, I forgot about all that.
And they saved a little girl. This is that little girl.
Oh.
Okay. So apparently dinosaurs are just all over the world. There's a brontosaurus hanging out at like a lumber manufacturing place. And
he's hanging out with Wolverine up in the Canadian
chasing
wilderness.
him through the city and
chasing them through and then we have lizards in snow. Blue has a baby. It's kind of cool to see little baby Blue there.
And he needs a sweater because he's all chilly.
Yeah, the cold-blooded dinosaurs. I don't know if but they're showing them in different terrain, which I like. There's the new Universal logo, which is cool. You got to do that with.
It's all amber-like.
The tree sap and the mosquito.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, they're continuing this story with new characters, Owen and Claire, and I forget her name. We'll figure it out. And then they're bringing in the old Ian Malcolm and
that's what I was waiting for. So when Randy wore glasses before he got LASIK, he worked in a retail store. He would get up to 3 times a day. Somebody would say, "Do you know who you look like?" He's like, "Yeah, I know. I look like."
He should just get a name tag that said Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum, thank you.
Like
totally
Jeff Goldblum.
Too many beers. Totally I mind like, but yeah. So I was like, oh, Ian Malcolm's in it. I needed a Sig Fig hairpiece for Randy, and I realized recently that I could just use Ian Malcolm's hairpiece.
There you go.
It's super available, and it's
TJ, what is wrong with you?
Well, but TJ, I'm with you. The only one I've seen is the original, and probably like part 2.
There's
so like all these references to the other Jurassic Worlds. I'm like, I have no idea.
Okay, so stop on that one real quick, Jesse. That dinosaur that's following Bryce David.
Hold on, let me do this shot. That's such a cool shot.
Oh, that is a good shot.
But go back to
right there.
There you go. Well,
you had it. You had it.
Right there.
What is that thing?
That's called a Therizinosaur.
Wow, you're a nerd, Larry.
I am a total nerd, and I love dinosaurs. I always have. So, anyway, I play a game that is about dinosaurs,
Nice.
And there's a nickname for those, and they're called murder chickens.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
these they're kind of raptor-like, but they're much bigger. But they have these Edward Scissorhands claws, like these huge, long, ridiculous claws. And that's what that thing is. And they're just nasty, nasty beasts.
Edward Scissorhand of Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Hey, there's my husband.
There it is. Hi, Randy.
Jeff Goldblum looking good.
So
Right
he
the World,
looks so
according to
much
Jeff.
like him that
Like
he
spot
went
on.
to-
I swear to God.
like seriously, he looks so much like him that 2 years ago we went to Comic-Con. He dressed as the Grand Master,
Oh, nice.
and we could not walk 5 feet without someone saying, "Oh, hey, wow, the Grand Master, can I take your photo?" I mean, it was like, check my Instagram. You have to scroll back a ways, but check my Instagram from Comic-Con 2019. I mean, it is crazy how spot on he is, and it was crazy the number of, he was sitting in the like he went to the restroom, and as soon as he walked out, he was trying to walk 20 feet to where I'm standing waiting for him, and like it was just constant, like, oh, Grandmaster.
I'm gonna have to go through 1,000 pictures of your dogs before I find his picture, though.
How about I find it? I'll pull it up while you guys are talking about
Okay,
Jurassic whatever.
it's a race.
Well, I'll just find it on my computer instead.
Here's the feathered dinosaur.
Oh yeah,
Very
the feathered
evolving.
raptor thing.
Evolving even more. That's a mix, you know. They mix the
you go.
dinosaurs.
Found it.
That's what they've always done, and then this is like, I don't know. It's not.
Well, we always got to have a bigger, badder dinosaur, which is a very funny meta comment in that I think Jeff Goldblum makes.
Yeah.
In the show, in the movie.
Bigger.
Why's he always got to make them bigger?
Looks good.
How do I share
Everyone
slide?
in this cast is great. The scenes look cool. We even get motorcycle chasing with raptors.
Yeah, we get this whole Jason Bourne dinosaur chase.
Is on the Yamaha there, I think. Anyway, pretty cool. I mean, we knew that was coming. And okay, I think the last scene in Dino is this plane attack.
And that's a Quetzal.
Wow.
They were super, super huge
Right there.
flying dinosaur things that, yeah.
That was like the first scene I saw when I watched the trailer.
Oh, you got to that? Okay.
Yeah.
And then we got this.
Mm-hmm.
See how I tied it all right in there?
Nice.
Just like that feathered new dinosaur that they created. Oh yeah, there's feathers on the.
I was joking that you got these shield agents and Black Widow in these sets.
Oh yeah, there.
Because they totally look like shield agents.
Shield agents. Just says guard.
Yeah.
Biosyn.
So is that Malcolm with the gray hair? Yeah.
We got Ian Malcolm here.
Yeah.
Ian Malcolm, and is that supposed to be what's her name? Laura
Dern's character.
Laura Dern, yeah.
I forget her name.
I kind of liked her until she was in Star Wars.
Yeah. So we have, I mean, here's your dino names. Look at the education here.
Oh, a Pyroraptor.
Pyro.
Yeah. Apparently, does it? Somebody said something about a fire-breathing dinosaur.
That must be it with the
and
feathers.
That's what I'm wondering if they're going to do something just over the top like that.
It's not enough that it just has feathers. It has fire breathing.
So you have the Dilophosaurus, which they've had before, and they've had the Triceratops, but in the next one over, but not in those colors, which he's cool.
Yeah.
I want one of those.
That is really cool colors, and the scar on there. I like that.
And then you go to the next set, and it's got a new dinosaur, the Baryonyx, which is a very cool dinosaur. He's almost like a raptor crocodile.
These are older sets. These are already out there.
Mm-hmm.
This is from the last run, but very cool to see all these dinosaurs.
Well, Larry, I don't know where they are.
Apparently, don't have that one.
But then they have the other Jurassic Park. That one there, right there.
Okay,
the T-Rex breakout. It's like this is like a UCS old school Jurassic Park set. It's like, well, why not?
Yeah. Well, I wanted this Jeep forever. So.
Oh heck yeah!
I'm glad they give you 2 Jeeps, so you could.
No, you get an Explorer and a half.
Oh, you get a number 5 and a number 4 here too.
Funny thing there is I actually pre-ordered 2 of those sets from Target because I thought it was going to be a super exclusive. And then once I realized it was released on Lego as well, I'm like, screw it. And I deleted, whatever.
Dude, is that really $100 set?
Yeah, well, that's what they want for it. So it is.
Yeah, that's what they want for it.
$100 set because that's what they want for it.
God, I can't wait till Lego plateaus.
Right.
So this is
Larry. I think we need to do some trading.
Okay.
Because you have some dragons for me.
Yeah.
And I have some dinosaurs for you.
Okay.
Somewhere. I just washed them. I don't know where they ended up.
I
know you were not expecting anything, but I have no.
If I give you something and you give me something, is that a trade or is it just us giving each other stuff?
Doesn't matter.
Agreed.
I mean, you have no interest in dragons. I have no interest in dinosaurs, so it's a win-win.
Oh my God! I spent the week putting together mini dolls.
Yeah.
What a nightmare! I've never had to do that before. Let me show you. I'm just gonna dump this out.
Oh, this is from the new movie still. Okay.
Hey Jesse, so there's a photo waiting for you when you're ready.
Oh,
sorry. So that is Randy as the Grand Master.
There he is.
At Comic-Con. I don't know if I can. I can zoom in.
Spot on.
Yeah. So. And then if we go back to the anime thread from like ages ago, a decade ago, can I go? Come on. Yeah, Randy. There we go. That is me as Psyche Cusco. That's the sticker I just showed you.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Yeah, I actually have green glasses on, which I think I lost. I don't know. But yeah, blinking. He loves this outfit. He spent quite a bit of money on that outfit.
Yeah.
It's spot on.
Yeah.
A ringer.
Yeah.
For Goldblum, for sure.
So, well, last year, if they had Comic-Con last year, which I think they did, but it was limited, we were talking about like it's something like the 20th anniversary of the original Jurassic Park or 30th or something like that. And so it's like, okay, well, you have to go as Jeff Goldblum with like the leather jacket all like ripped open and the pants. And yeah, he wasn't going for it. He didn't want to do it. And I was gonna go around in one of those inflatable dragon outfits and follow chasing around.
Hilarious. So give me the screen real quick.
All right, hold on. I'm almost through looking at this Jurassic World stuff because I haven't looked at it myself.
I do like the little like raptors and stuff. They're pretty cool.
Blue, yeah, blue. That's like a medium-sized one now. And then here's the baby ones. There's some new coloring there. That's cool. I like the red motorcycle.
Ooh, that white one looks nice.
Yeah, when did that one come out?
It's coming soon.
This is all the new movie stuff.
Oh, cool.
Coming in April.
Coming in April. So mid-April. So those are all the Jurassic World sets. What's going on?
Larry showing off his mini dolls.
Okay. Solo and Reed is here.
Yeah, so I was able to put about 95% of those parts together in the right way. And there's Probably 100, 120 mini dolls. That was the least fun ever.
They probably have that many. I just throw them in a bin and forget about it.
Yeah, I was like, just.
Well, if anybody, see, so I'm like, if anybody wants one from a particular set, it's all together. Although,
Bricklock, oh my dolls.
I might have to keep her.
Yeah. Cat Girl. It's a good one. Yeah, I like the DC Super Friends they did. Harley also, I think, and they've done
Reed's home.
Princess.
Hey, Reed.
Who's gonna be mine? Who's gonna be my Valentine?
No one on this panel, sir.
They were doing a build, and all the things I tried using some of the techniques of Moto and stuff, I just couldn't find enough parts. So I just figured I was going to build it, and then I waited too long on the meeting day to do it. But obviously I like translucent, and I had a lot of the red tiles.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know.
Reed likes translucent?
No way, man. And CMF 22s. Yeah, I picked up. I've got Haley's horses. Her 7 horses she wanted so far. I do have some of the Ice Warriors, but I'm up to I think I can do some bards. I got my castle bards, and then of course I've got my Moon Warriors. Oh yeah. And then of course I've got the tree piece that I was building on Hoosier Scene. This is the tree that this is the one that Kevin designed for our project support. So this is our really cool. So it's using the 1x1 plate with the bar, and then is it like the kind of like the bar with clip, and then I don't know, then another bar with stud.
I like those 1x2 green pieces, man.
The rounded ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, tonight I was grabbing some of the round parts because I didn't have the big round pieces I normally have. So, but yeah, so this is the tree design, but so you can obviously, it's got if it'll stay together, if you use a bottom one, so it'll actually obviously, I can turn it and twist it. So lots of functionality to it. So I was messing with that last night, trying to find something easy and quick to play with. So. Sorry, I got sidetracked out in stores hunting for parts. No, I needed these guys. I needed I was looking for my round ones. So, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on when I freaking go out to storage. I don't know what happens with my phone. Either my phone's got a mic issue or YouTube knows I'm on a phone, even though I don't have enough followers. Maybe they just, make my phone just go to crap. I don't know. So, yeah, that or I was trying to use something. Maybe I was trying to use the Wi-Fi or something. So, my head. This is a badger. This is a big badger, and this is a little. Actually, let me see. I'll just do this. So this is a big badger here, and then this is a little badger here. So that's why. Because I wear the hat for work, because I work for L&L Foods, the home of Bucky Badger products. So I picked this up at a Badger game, and then that's why I made these guys. That's why I got Badgers. Also, I'm a Badger fan. So what can I say? What's everybody doing tonight? What's everybody working on?
We haven't been doing any Legoing. We just been chit chatting.
I had an unboxing of some custom figures, and then we did some spoiler talk. We did talk about storage.
Rearranging the room.
Well, I saw you talking about dinosaurs.
And then we did cover the Jurassic Park sets. And if we want to cover more,
I bought some of Hinkle's dogs.
Ooh.
We could talk about.
Did you
this.
buy that in that on the
Yeah.
auction or?
Yeah, got
Just
that. I
Jeff's?
got it autographed.
I'm blown away at what people are paying for Just Jeff's auctions.
What's funny is he threw in some stuff. And this is a Batman comic, but it looks like it's autographed. So I don't,
Huh.
So I was like, Jeff, are you sure this is supposed to be something that's thrown in? I mean, there's like autographs all over the magazine. Wow. I was like, okay,
Maybe
whatever.
Just for you.
No, he said he always throws in some extra stuff. Maybe that's it. Maybe because some of the small stuff like that maybe doesn't know the value on it. I don't know. So I don't know. I missed the auctions this week. I don't know if he had anything. Well, 2 Thursdays ago, he had just the figs, and I skipped that one. I'm like, I really don't need any figs. And then how do you find it? It's that Whatnot, just Jeffrey on Whatnot, but it's Tuesday, Thursdays at 7:00. So you just
no, you say that, but it's not always Tuesday, Thursday.
Well, he was, unless he started messing it up again. I mean, that one time when you and I said something.
Yeah.
The last couple weeks, other than this week, I didn't watch this week, but last week it was Tuesday, Thursday. But I don't know. This week I didn't watch. I don't know. I mean, that one week you and I messaged, yeah, he did like a Monday, Wednesday, and that had all the really good stuff. But
yeah, I think he just announces it on Instagram when he's going to do it.
Yeah, well, he said he was going to do it.
So
well,
it's just Jeff on Instagram, and it's just Jeffrey on
on
Whatnot.
And I think what I did was he announced. Usually he was announcing that, yep, I'm going to do it this Tuesday or this Thursday. And so, I mean, in the end, if he started changing it again, that's why I don't change my Friday Night Brick time stream, because I don't want anybody to suddenly be a follower and then just go, no, I can't do this because you keep changing times. So yeah, so for me, it's you really have to do it at the same time every week. Otherwise, it's just you have that chance that people are just going to stop tuning in because they're going to be like, well, if he's going to move it around.
Well, the hard part about Whatnot, if you haven't used it before, you have to set up a shipping address. You have to set up a payment option, like PayPal or a credit card, before you can even view the stream.
Well, I think
you have to pre-game and set all that stuff up, and then that way when he announces it, you can actually view it.
Well, I think I was able to view it. I just couldn't bid on it because I don't think I set up a credit card right away.
I don't think I can even view it. I had to put in my PayPal and everything before I can even load it.
I think I just did a credit card. I don't know what I did, but yeah, in the end, I mean, but that's the thing is you have to do it at the same time every week if you want. I mean, unless you don't care who you get, but if you do it at the same time every week, you're going to get the guaranteed, 20, 30, 40 people. If you change it to different days, you might get 5, 10. You might not get anything, which that's the thing is for Hinkle, I mean, in terms of how much stuff he has, if you want to get top dollar, you got to do the same time every week because you're going to get all the people that are interested. I mean, obviously, I spent a bunch of money, and then I have lug bulk due here because we pay for lug bulk when we do our order, which is going to be here in a week or so. And so for me, I need to save money. I got to sell some sets, some big sets, probably some trains or something. Sell maybe a train or so,
Got some gold there, Jesse?
I got some gold.
What kind of gold you got there?
I like gold.
Okay, well, those 1x1s are
the smell of it, the texture of it.
The 1x1s are the ones that are in the tree. Those plates, those are kind of cool.
So I'm working on my.
He's working on a building.
Daily Planet, and it used to look like. It used to look like this.
Daily Planet, that's DC.
Very plain, right?
Yeah.
Not too bad.
You're going to add some
pizzazz.
Gold greebling, aren't you?
This is the new style.
Nice.
We got some gold up here and gold down there.
Wow.
Well done, sir. Well
done. Daily Planet must have got a huge stimulus check from the government to be making that kind of change to the building.
So the whole thing is kind of got a lot of gold rods and stuff down here. But I've been inserting more gold into here. Yeah, they got a stimulus check or something.
Yeah, Jude said he was going to do it. He was going to do it at the same time, Tuesday, Thursday. I mean, it should be cool. Unless he did it different times this week too. But that 1 week was an off week. Ooh,
inside here.
What do you got there?
With an old M motor. You guys know that sound?
that like an old motor or something, or what?
Yeah, it's the old motor.
It's like an old old one, huh? I've got a couple of them like clear, and then I've got something else somewhere too.
So the rest of the time I will be disassembling this and making it look like this.
That's what Bricklock says. That's what the Daily Planet did.
I also got the top part. I've maybe showed this already, but
how many stories is this building on?
There's the planet part.
Does that spin too, I suppose? Oh, look at that.
That's all gold. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you count this little, I don't know that I even want to count.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Now, but that looks like that goes up. Is that like just a half of a level? Those are those half levels?
Yeah, it's gonna tier 2 more levels like this, and then it gets smaller.
Okay. I guess I haven't seen the Daily Planet in a while, so I don't know.
The next level has this, so this fits into that, so it can transport better next time if I bring it somewhere. Anyway,
there you go.
When are you leaving on your train trip, Jesse?
Yeah.
Is that
March 8th. It's still a couple, 2.5 weeks out.
I was looking at that because I needed a host for this week, so I wanted to make sure he wasn't already getting ready to go on his trip. So I've been like,
But while that's going on, I'm going to be putting DC stuff up at the museum, so I'm getting my DC stuff upgraded here. That was my plan.
So Larry, when's the next show? What's the next show for Denlog? What do you guys got coming? The train show?
Yeah, it's a toss up between the train show.
Yeah, April is the train show.
Well, and then we have a possibility of doing a 1-day show for the a automotive or a vehicle museum.
Oh, cool.
But I don't know if that's after the train show or before. I think the train show is probably the next one.
So I actually got contacted today by the gal up in Fort Collins.
Oh yeah.
Wanted to make sure we were on board for this July. I'm like, absolutely.
July, maybe.
For what?
July's busy for the Fort Collins Creator Festival.
Yeah, the Lego Creator Festival. And she said that I could be expecting a call from some guy with Greeley Stampede.
Oh, that'd be cool.
They might want to have our Lug/Lugs do a display there.
So
I'm kind of like, Greeley Stampede is a big event, but it's in Greeley.
Okay. So the Museum of Transportation is April 23rd. And then the Rocky Mountain Train Show is, drumroll.
I thought it was like April 3rd.
Wait for it to load.
Wow. April 23rd.
April 2nd. So
April 23rd is a busy week.
Yeah. April 2nd is a little sooner.
Yeah. April 23rd, Brick Universe, New York. Brick World, Milwaukee. Nebraska Brick Days.
Not going.
Yeah. I was going to go to Nebraska. And then
I'm in Chicago.
Huh? Chicago is Father's Day weekend every year. So yeah, it does not change. It's in June, so I'll be going. I'm registered. Actually, I'm registered for Chicago. I'm registered for Milwaukee. I've got my hotel for Chicago. Got my hotel for Milwaukee. I'm golden. And I have my counterpart for Milwaukee, so we will be sieging the castle again. And my goal is I need to purchase some black lights, and I'm going to take a canopy to Milwaukee. I'm hoping to get all the glow-in-the-dark stuff to work at Milwaukee. Hoping to, have some black lights up in the thing so that all my glow-in-the-dark stuff, like all my tiles and everything, plates and stuff, will actually glow in the dark and stuff. So all my spiders. Cool. Mid-90s. Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Michael bought some portable black lights for his big monster thing that he had, picking monster.
Barbara's
So
got
you might talk to him about what he bought.
Well, Barbara Hull does the canopy for all her shows with all her flowers that glow in the light. So she bought some 2-foot or something black lights. Run off of AC. That's what I'll probably pick up. Probably pick up the 4-foot ones. Well, Bricklock, if you lived in the mid-90s up there, you might have known. Well, actually, who is Bricklock? I mean, there's actually one of the guys that I know actually used to live up there. That was in the lug, was in Cow Lug. Man, I can't get his name off to look at my Facebook, but he had a massive collection too, and he had a lot of sealed stuff when he moved. He was in the Air Force though, so I don't know, Bricklock. I don't know if you're in the Air Force, but let's see.
I did some glow in the dark stuff recently too.
That's a cool story, dude. Jude. Free Lego is one of the best things ever.
Oh, you won one of those Iron Man heads? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I wish I would have kept at least one pair. I actually gave all my pairs of those guys away, unfortunately, or sold them all.
TJ, what did you build for your competition, and what were the rules of the competition?
Trying to think. Here. Why is my computer? Why is my computer being footsie today? Derek Shin. He lived up in Fort Collins. He was a big Lego guy. He hosted a couple meetings up at his place. I think he's in Europe. No, he's in Washington. He's up in Washington now, but he was a Cow Lug member. He had a big collection. Yeah, so that guy was, what do you got there, Jesse? Oh.
I got a black light on some glow in the dark.
Is that glow in the dark panels in the back? Oh.
Yeah.
Is that like a Star Wars panel type thing that's glow in the dark, or is there a glow in the dark panel behind?
They're 1x2 plates.
Oh yeah. These guys, yeah, I got a bunch of those. Yeah. Oh, so you built sideways? Yeah. I got a bunch of the plates too. Yeah. So I think I did 150 or 200 of the plates last year on Mug Bowl.
This is my bounty hunter thing, and then I just got a handy handheld black light.
Yeah, that's what I got. Picked it up at actually I have 2 or 3. I picked them up at Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight sells them.
Those are great for looking for cat piss.
They're supposed to be able to find leaks too, which I would have wished that would have worked in my storage because there's a leak somewhere. It gets pretty cold out there. So, what do I do with all my parts from retreat parts? I can maybe build some more trees tonight. I just got to see what the base is like. Runtime of the Lego Movie 2, Temple Structure, University, bought a bunch of one.
It's wearing out.
Cool. Got him a bonsai tree. That's pretty nice. Bonsai.
Yeah, that's not a bad set to get for free.
Yeah, it's pretty good actually. Well, I might build some more. Tree stuff tonight. With my elements. I'll pull my box over with all my parts for my project. Kevin hasn't put plans out, so I'm free-balling it from trying to look at them, I guess.
Where's Kevin tonight?
I don't know. He might be. Well, they got a show tomorrow. I don't know if he's going to. They got to show up at one of the casinos up in Green Bay tomorrow. I was actually tempted, and then I decided not to. First place winner built a large circle and won the NASA shuttle. Cool.
Did you compete, TJ?
A large circle.
Oh, you won third place. You got a bonsai tree. Nice. I don't have that one yet. I need to pick that up at some point, I think. I like the bonsai tree.
I don't think there's much. I'm kind of just waiting for the I'm waiting for the new Speed Champion stuff. That's pretty much all I'm kind of waiting on. That and more of the Moon Warriors. You know, I never have too many of them. I guess, unless Lego wants to sell me some purple swords, trans purple swords. I don't need to buy the fakes. The fakes still been kind of hard to find. I'm only starting to see them. You know, one of the Walmarts had them on like an end cap in like the princess area, so that was hard to find the one day. But kind of nice. Nice to have some of that stuff. I'll have to get some squirrels through lug bolt.
Yeah, us too.
Huh?
Us too.
Yeah, we got the gray one made the list for sure. Actually, no, I don't know when they're doing the meeting for the parts. I think that might be this weekend. Or actually, wait, when is it? Actually, I gotta look and see. Let me. That's not tonight. So it is. I'm missing it. No, tomorrow. Let's see. Logo 20. Oh, wait, what happened there? Okay, that's not good. That was even weird. Okay, let's see here. Oh, the meeting was. Oh, they're doing it tonight. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, that's it. That's the base of the tree. Okay. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Kevin. That's all I needed. But that's the base. That's the base of the tree. It's just around. That's it. That's the base. I was like, oh, okay. I thought it was more than that. I thought there was maybe going to be some brick built stuff, but my bad. So they did. Obviously, they did our selection tonight. So I missed it. Dang it. It was bowling. Wonder if the one part I really kind of wanted in there made it. When I open our website, man, it just sucks the bandwidth right out of everything. Let me.
Yeah, I was struggling earlier, but I'm gonna keep the stream on.
Well, no, I just tried to open something and it did it. So I'm gonna mute myself for a second. I want to see if it's going on. I'll be back.
You're the only one talking. All right, so Star Wars, Larry.
Yeah.
Well, then I can play some music if you need it, you know. But I can't mute myself.
There's no Star Wars to talk about.
Well, Boba Fett is showing up at Costco's for $20 off before the street date.
Wow. Which set? The
new Boba Fett. The new the Palace.
The Palace?
Yeah.
Lame. I'm not interested.
I want to get it, but
well, TJ was just mentioning how Fennec doesn't even have her right helmet.
Yeah, I don't think she has the helmet in the set, so you got to get the Imperial Cruiser set to get her in the helmet.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks. I've been holding off on that set, so now I don't know. Maybe I'll just pick up her minifig when I'm up at Bricks Cascade.
There you go.
Instead of getting the stupid ship.
Cool. I got a bill. Thanks for having me on.
I had a question for you though, Ken.
Oh yeah. What's up?
You got your lug bulk all situated, right?
What
you did all your shopping for lug bulk?
Oh yeah, I had my list locked in before he even posted the order form.
Did you get it down to the penny?
No.
That's my main goal. I want to get every.
You always do. I'm within $1.
Yeah.
I've got 37 different elements that I'm buying.
I gotta pull it up now.
I'm gonna hate myself because I'm gonna be.
Larry was the last one to edit it.
No. Oh well, it's the last. That was this morning. So.
Okay. So Randy is within 5 cents, and I am within 40 cents.
I had 21 elements from ours.
I am down to the penny.
Oh. Yeah, but you're probably ordering like 24 of something or
No. I just maneuvered around with all the like 1 cent pieces and
so I have 18 elements and he has 26 elements.
Well,
I don't know if
that's
right.
really cool.
I'll be back.
One of the bummer things about our competitions that we did is that we got to take like none of the stuff home.
Right.
So I was really tweaked about that, and they're gonna like just give it to a bunch of kids.
Oh,
when I give it to them,
poor
but let the kids play with it. They're just gonna get their sticky fingers and their teeth on it, and
down to the penny you are 230.0.
I'm getting a lot.
We have the light bluish gray squirrel. Reed, if he's there. Nope, he bailed.
Oh, by the way, can I rant and rave about the stupid minifig part that I think?
Oh, the ghost lower part.
The ghost lower part. Don't put those parts on a logo.
Well, if they buy 50 of them, they can do whatever they want.
No.
Who put it on there? I forget. Let's see. Seriously. Well, apparently Dave's wife is buying 50 of them.
I know. But why?
AKA Dave.
What are they doing with them?
I don't know. Hoarding, knowing Dave.
Yeah.
So the person that put it on has not yet bought any.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah, because that's Ruth / who's the other one?
Unknown.
No, it was
I think you should get at least 200 or so of whatever unique element you pick.
Yeah.
Not even
that person
50,
there, James. Yeah.
Be more than
but they haven't put their order in at all. So
yeah.
And there's due tomorrow night, and they haven't put anything in there.
What a.
Same thing with a couple other people that I won't start naming off names, but yeah, there's a couple of people that have not put in anything on their order sheet at all. A bunch of people that have not put in anything on their order sheet at all.
I know.
Like I have an Excel formula that references an Excel formula that pulls from the sheet and everything else, and so I knew what was on the list, and I knew if it changed, it told me if it changed, and so if it changed, and I would sit there and I had all the orders all planned out, and you've seen it before, Larry. I helped you with doing it a couple years ago, and it and so I literally just compared it and just transferred all that data over to the other one, and I was done. And I tweaked it a little bit once, and now I haven't looked at it recently because it's just I'm gonna adjust the numbers here and there, but why? It really doesn't matter. It's all gonna end up in a bin in the back, and maybe I'll pull from it. I mean, I'm so bad about that stuff.
I am getting a lot of pretty standard brick this time.
Yeah.
Because of that. Because
yeah.
I'm not going to get the weird piece that looks really cool.
I got a couple of weird pieces
years ago and hasn't been touched.
I got a couple of weird pieces. I got a couple of weird Technic pieces that I actually used them. I used one out of the 25 that I bought, and but most of my order is train track and ballast for train track and stuff like that I know I need. I know I'm going to go on Bricklink and buy. I mean, Jesse.
Yep.
I was looking at 1x2 dark trans tiles, right? For doing waterway. 1x2 dark trans tiles.
Yeah.
I went on Bricklink and I found a seller that had the same price as Lug Bulk.
Dang.
And so I posted to the chat. I'm like, hey, what do you guys think about me just buying from the seller? We'll get it before Lug Bulk. It's international. It's from China. We'll get it from Lug Bulk, but it's the same price. And so I literally have ordered 25,000 1x2 dark trans tiles from China.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's because that's how many they said they had in stock. And Larry, the funny thing is they now show that they have another 20,000 in stock.
Do
Oh,
they,
interesting.
It must be on their local pick a brick wall.
Yep.
So
have you seen them yet? Are they official?
no, they're gonna ship them this weekend, they say. But they're very top rated seller, and all the reviews say shipped, arrived perfect, blah blah blah. So yeah, I ordered those, and I ordered a couple other things. So I spent quite a bit of money with them, like 4 figures. So we'll see.
We will see.
We will see.
Yeah, ballast. I think we have some dark tan on
Well, yeah.
our order for
What are you doing there with dark tan?
ballast. Train ballast.
Like what part? Like tiles or plates?
Well, plates. So I think we got like the 4x8 or something. So
Okay.
you can get them all underneath the track.
Oh, okay.
And then that's what we have right now.
Yeah, TJ, 25,000. I'm just keeping 6,000. Enough to do, what is it? 4 base plates by 3 base plates worth. So that needs 6,000.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to do water yet, so not looking forward to that order.
yeah. This is my first adventure in water. It's about $100 to do that.
Yeah.
Not
Alright.
too crazy, but
Yeah, good.
it helps splitting the shipping cost.
It's got those prices.
Yeah.
That's
Forget it
what
worked out to like after shipping and taxes and import and blah blah. It worked out to like 0.036 cents, 3.6 cents per tile,
Dang.
something like that. Which, like I said, is very much comparable. So it was worth it. Cool.
See you later.
Cool.
Did I answer your question,
I
Larry?
think I'm gonna probably split 2.
All right. I guess I'll be on here.
The missus is home. I think we'll spend a little time.
Larry, I'd like to get to the meeting a little early tomorrow.
Cool. Let me know.
Well, so I'm just saying it's 1:30 start time, so like 12:30, my house.
I'll be there.
Okay, I'll be ready.
All right, cool.
Thanks for being on the show, Ken.
Yeah, thank you, Jesse.
Thanks, Jesse.
Yeah, Larry, we'll see you later. We can talk next Friday, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of a hiatus of really any content whatsoever.
I would
unless a
spoil,
trailer comes out that we can talk about for hours.
Well, Justice League appeared on Peacemaker. That was
that was posted. I'm like, oh God, now do I have to watch Peacemaker?
It was not much, you could probably watch the review of it, but it made me it surprised me. I was like, holy crap, there's Ezra Miller and Jason Momoa.
Oh no, they actually showed them. It wasn't just
they had spoken line.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
About Aquaman and fish.
Cool.
All right. Well, I'll let you go. I guess I'll sit here and talk to the chat and wait for Reed to come back.
Yeah, if that happens. Otherwise, wrap it up and have a good night.
There it is. We're 2 hours in. See you later. Have a good one.
We'll see you. Have a good weekend.
Appreciate it.
Sure. Bye.
Well, and then there was one. So I've been sitting here mocking up the Daily Planet. Speaking of DC, yep, they had the Justice League on Peacemaker, and I'm putting LexCorp building together. Daily Planet is getting an upgrade, and I have a Hall of Justice that has not been upgraded in a while. Probably that is at the museum, so it'd be tough to. Well, I could work on it there. I should pull it out of stock maybe this weekend and work on it there. Let me see if I can get this pattern going. Just watch me put some bricks on some bricks. Put some tiles on some bricks. Be nice to put some interior in here too. I had window frames without inserts. It's kind of a bad habit of mine, so I'm getting to the point where my Bricklink orders, or I lug bulked in window inserts last year. So I stocked up on window inserts and finally made my buildings and my skyline a little bit more solid. We'll sit on here for a little while. We got 4 people watching me do this. Reed's supposed to be back. If you guys are regular guests, this is show 198. So 2 more weeks till episode 200. Big landmark for any YouTube channel. 200 weeks in a row. That's like 4 years almost. So we're gonna try to have everyone bring a cupcake and you know, celebrate 200 episodes of Friday Night Bricks, of which I have been a part of for probably the last year at least. Maybe most of COVID, a regular guest now. Maybe I'm going on 2 years of Fridays doing this. 200 brick lock. Let's get you on there. Woot woot. I can't imagine. I wasn't there for 200. If I did 2 years though, that's close to 100. I don't know if I did 2 years. But I have definitely been a regular almost every week for the last year plus, and upgraded to co-host status, and that's why I'm on here alone right now. I made a mistake talking to the chat. Thank you very much. This is why I don't like to stream and mock. I can follow instructions, but when you're doing your own mock, you're not following instructions. You gotta kind of think about what you're doing. I'm just putting jumpers on here right now so that the window frames will inset. And I got those in a bag. Now I'm just gonna finish what I'm doing. Step by step here, part by part, because I got a bunch of loose parts inside here. TJ's out. All right, man. Take care, TJ. Bricklock came over from Stud and the Dud, Taz and Lumberjack. That's cool. I try to find that show right before here, and not sure if they're live at the same time or what, or if they, I don't know, because I definitely subscribe to them, and usually I see new content. Usually I'm preparing for this show, so if they start it half hour before us, I'm definitely not. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just waiting. in the back room waiting for a guest to join me. They are on before me. Yeah, so I know that's their schedule, but I look an hour before, and sometimes I don't find it. So I give up and prepare for this show. So it's nice to jump into a show that's just, ends before this one starts, and then you can kind of get the raid of commenters on people like you, Rick Lock, that come over from another broadcast. All right, so the windows, I'm changing up. I had dark tan, which looks good in there, but I have dark tan in another one of my buildings, and I started this building with the gray, the big gray windows. So I'm going back to all big gray windows. Since I'm redoing it, I might as well make it. I think I ran out of these, and then this order came, and then all the gold pieces. So I think that's part of why I'm upgrading this building. It's after a couple of years, have different, newer pieces, newer colors. And it's kind of a pain, but the end product will be good. I had to have something, I think I built a basic one. I call it basic anyway, the way it was, because I was in a rush to have more DC content on a layout I did at Brickmania, the last show we did at Brickmania in like 2018. And I had a Marvel and DC on the, and I had two tables, and one was Marvel and one was DC. So it was not mixed, like blended together, but adjacent. And that was my plan. Since then, taken apart some of it, quite a bit of it, saved some of it, like this one, and now remodifying it. So those are the frames, and like I said, window inserts. Gotta have a bunch of window inserts if you're gonna have a skyscraper building. So let's get the windows in before I get too much further along here. You go to the Brick World Chicago shows and Indy. They do a good job. I miss all the conventions too. It's been a while. I did quite a few in 2017 and 2018. So I've been to Indy probably twice. And Chicago I've been to like 2 or 3 times. I'm going to keep building here and chatting with Bricklock or myself, and it won't take me long to finish this level. Might as well finish it on the stream. See if Reed comes back. If not, we'll wrap it up before on the 3-hour mark. Chicago's close, yeah. That's the big one. Indy is, it's like the same show, but not quite as big. There we go. Got all the inserts in. This will take no time because some of the pieces are already like stacked. I forgot my camera was up there. So I insert that. I changed the windows. Okay, and then this part above the window, leaving the same. So these go on top of there. And these go in between. Kind of talked out at this point too. Sorry. Oh, I'm gonna need some more jumpers on here. I cheated. No, how did I not cheat? That's weird. Oh well. Might have to make a bricklink order to finish this thing, but all the gold pieces, all this stuff, we'll use as much as possible and should have plenty, it looks like. I didn't count, but I can kind of gauge, you know, for the 7, 8 levels, like I said earlier, got enough to do a couple dozen, 20 pieces per level to give it more detail. All right, see how that's just shaping up right away. Might be out of here in 10. It might be, so let's see. Let's just do it. Yeah, the jumpers is going to be a problem now. It's only got one jumper on here. I don't know if you can't see that on the screen, but there was 2 on the other level. I can make it work the way you build down, and you hold plates down. I don't know. I'll show you later. So these are already built, so we'll just use them. Yeah, what's up with Reed? Shows up and then he disappears. Some sort of lug thing. Maybe he's tuning in because they're doing bulk picks. I would probably tune out for that too. Tune over to that too. The way they're doing it seems complicated, but what do you want to call it? You know, more better for the whole club because you don't get a bunch of crap parts. I kind of like having some limits on parts because it challenges you to build outside the box or come up with different techniques with just the pieces you have. So I think, like I did on this building, I did what I could. It was somewhat simple, but I finished it. And now I'm adding a bunch of details. More gold. I think it's appropriate because the Daily Planet is gold on the top, the gold thing. I got all these gold pieces that I didn't know for sure what I was going to do until I started remodeling this one. So here we go. It's going to be tough because I need dark brown, which I'm also out of. And I added a level of dark brown on top of the next brick level. Well, let's see. I don't have some. I might be able to scrape up some dark brown or go 2x dark brown. Let's see. So Kevin Wagner, complicated in a good way. Ah, there you are. Yes, in a good way. I know what you're going through. So that's probably why Reed jumped out. Are you in the land of cheese or yes, tiny soda? I'm in, yeah, Minnesota. I'm in Minnesota. So if you're ever up in this area, our Lego Train Club is on display at a St. Paul Museum, the Twin City Model Railroad Museum. So if you want to see something, if you're in the Minnesota area, come up to St. Paul and check us out. We're on display 3 days a week right now. I'm kind of stuck, so I need some dark brown. I guess I'll dig through the dark brown because I don't want to. I could stop here. I need the dark brown to hold the next pieces in place. All right, so put that on there. Wait for parts. Or skip the dark brown part. I could change the color too. I could do regular red brown. I hate to take off any brown colors. I did. 300 miles. There you go. You know, 4 hours or so. I don't know, what is that? All right, I can rebuild. I can take apart and rebuild this one similarly, but I'm stuck on a dark brown element. What the heck? Yeah, everybody is out, dude. Jude. Larry and Ken had some stuff to do, and Reed has lug stuff that Wagner's doing with him. So what is it, 9 my time? I might just end it. And so I could tear this apart, but gonna go crazy if I'm trying to talk my way through this show and build a mock. So Bricklock, you got to join a lug. Look for Northern Illinois Lego Train Club or other stuff like that. Those guys are really cool. They do high-end stuff, but if they could point you into the direction of other lugs, it's the next thing to do. If you're watching YouTube Lego channels, you should probably look into a lug because it's another way to socialize with people that have the same interest. Dude Jude went to the Thunderbox, came back, and everybody's gone. I am I think I'm going to call it. I'd rather have music on or something. I can't just sit here and talk unless I have a co-host. So Chat's keeping me alive, so thanks for being there, Bricklock. 40 years of Lego. Wow. I've been only doing it for 10 years, so 10 years of diving in head first and going crazy with mocks. Finding a Lego Train Club was a big part of me going big and understanding what to do with custom builds and trains and finding brick mania and all kinds of stuff. Later, dude, Jude. I'm gonna shut her down. I appreciate you guys being here, but there's no way I can keep this going for another hour. I already went through the Lego store, new sets, Jurassic Park, and Star Wars, kinda. And we went through some trailers with Larry, so if you want to scrub back and watch the show, spoiler warning for Doctor Strange and the trailers for Multiverse of Madness and Jurassic World Domination coming out. We went through those pretty good. All right, Bricklock, if you want to be on the show, let us know in the chat next time and we can send you a direct message. And if you've got a YouTube, well, you don't need nothing actually. It's through StreamYard. So if you want to be on the show next time, let us know. Otherwise, it's cool to have people in the chat, keeping things alive on that side, talking to other people that just like to be in the chat. And we will see you guys next week. It'll be episode 199. So get ready, get your cupcakes ready for episode 200 in 2 weeks. And until next time, everybody stay wizard.